Hello, this is Sharon Rivera, a learning facilitator from APEC Pablo. Now, we're going to talk about how to create your productive study space that can help you on your online classes. And without further ado, let's start.
First off, get rid of the clutter. Your first priority when setting up a study space is to get everything as organized as you possibly can. Second, keep distractions away. What are the things that usually distract you from studying? Write down those answers to this question and then make sure that none of them are anywhere near the area where you are studying. Third is get up. So it's not advisable for you to do studying in bed. You should definitely be working somewhere that is comfortable enough for you to get absorbed in your study. Fourth, have a good lighting. Lighting is one of the most important ways to set your mood, especially in studying. Try to get as much natural light as possible, and you'll find yourself feeling more awake and ready to take information. So, you may try to set up your study space near the window. Fifth is set the noise levels. Studying in a noisy environment is a reality that can affect your focus, but you can try to lessen it by letting your housemates know your study schedules and tell them to keep their voices as low as possible. Sixth, personalize it. If you're going to spend many hours every day in just one place, you should definitely add some personal touches to it. So you can leave some photos or items that will help you keep grounded and boost your mood. Seventh, make it easy to manage your time. The clock should be easily visible from where you're sitting. Ideally, an easy-to-read digital clock and not a smartphone. Otherwise, you may be unable to check the time without checking your chats as well. 8 is get your supplies ready. Make sure that you have everything you need on a regular basis close to hand so that you'll save yourself time and energy that is better spent on studying or taking a proper break. You may have some energy-boosting snack on hand at all times that will help you keep energized. Lastly, maintain it. Setting up your dream study space is only half the battle. It's very important that over the next few days and weeks, you don't allow it to become messy and disorganized.
And that's it. I hope you find it helpful in creating your own productive study space at home.
To be camera ready, we have to make sure and remember the following. First is to ensure that you have proper or right lighting. The light source coming from somewhere in the room must be behind your camera or shines directly on your face. Never have lighting behind you or directly overhead. Second is get the camera at an appropriate level. Do not sit in the camera in a way that makes it look like your top of your head is being cut off. So it helps or it is better if you raise your laptop higher or your camera or your cell phone higher enough that is at least at the eye level. Third is to dress appropriately. It is better if we wear formal attire for us to present ourselves to others during online classes. Avoid wearing sleeveless and sandals. Fourth is to pay attention to what your space looks like. If you are using your camera during online classes, especially synchronous sessions, others might see what's happening behind you. So you have to check your surroundings or your background first. Remove clutter and keep your space tidy and free from distractions. Lastly, be confident. So you have to be prepared Be ready, eliminate distractions, and share your ideas freely during online class.
Hi, my name is Andrea Arzane, one of the learning facilitators in APEC School San Pablo. Now, I'm going to show you some online tools that you can use for our online learning. We have APEC LMS. Since we are no longer using Google Classrooms for our academic subjects, you're going to see all of your subjects on our APEC LMS. It is best to keep your username and password always with you and regularly check the website. The Gmail. This is where we receive and send emails from the learning facilitators as well as receive updates from the school branch. We have the Google Chat. This is the instant messaging application from Google. You may directly send messages to your LFs, classmates, and even form a group with them. Google Meet. This is the usual app for our virtual meetings. Google Docs. This is an online application where you can create or edit text documents. Google Slides. Google Slides are of a great use for your presentations. And lastly, the Google Sheets. These applications are usually used for tracking, listing groups, and serve as question and answer forms. Now, you can also take note of other online tools that you may encounter along the way. We have the Zoom. Zoom are not the usual virtual meeting application we use. However, we may use it because of its certain features. We also have the Jamboard. This is a great digital whiteboard that you may use with your classmates remotely. Now, the Padlet. This application allows you to post notes on the digital wall. You may also see your classmates' posts real time. The other one is Canva. Some of its features are free wherein you may design infographics, presentations, and other photo edits. Don't know how to use these? Don't worry, you have your learning facilitator to guide you through this.
One hour later. One semester later.
Often late, distracted, then felt frustrated in the end? Well, hello everyone, Zion here, and I'm one of the learning facilitators here at APEC Schools. And be better this school year by following my simple tips.
Set your daily goals. List down all the things that you need to do and accomplish for the day. This serves as your guide to make your day right. Create your own tracker. You may use Google Sheet for this, just like what your learning facilitators are using. Your personal tracker is suggested to contain the weekly class schedule, to-dos for the day, links to your files, documents, and slides, and the synchronous session and group meeting links. Make sure to regularly check and update your tracker. Log in to your attendance regularly and attend synchronous sessions on time. Synchronous sessions are important because this is the time when your learning facilitators introduce the day's lesson and discuss important instructions and expected output. Take note, your attendance is strictly monitored. Be considerate to others. In group activities, your contribution is important toward successful completion of the task. Thus, practice accountability and be a responsible member.
Frustrations into fulfillment and get better and better each day.
Actively participate during class session. How are we going to do that? First is to be present always. Make sure to attend your online classes regularly. Second is to unmute or use the chat box to share your ideas. And third is to do not hesitate to ask questions or clarifications. Collaborate with peers. To collaborate with peers, you may start talking about your success and challenges. And also, always listen to each other's point of view. This will help you build your rapport, help you finish your task quicker, and also it provides opportunities for you to learn. Ask your learning facilitator for help if necessary. Do not be afraid to ask help from your facilitator or LM. How are you going to do that? You may schedule a consultation or a one-on-one session and ask for his or her feedback.
Good day! Hi, Miss Lee! And like you, I am exhausted and struggling with problems too. And you know what? It frustrates me because I really don't know what to do. Oh no, I said to myself, that is before I realized that I should have a contingency plan, like use data if we lost our internet connection, or like, maybe we can download the materials ahead of time just in case. Or maybe we can be resourceful. We can find ways to do the task given in order for it to finish. Let's be proactive, guys. And you know what? The most important thing is take a rest. Are you familiar with the Pomodoro technique? Wherein you can take a 5-minute rest in every 25 minutes of studying. So you are energized after that. And you are prepared, not exhausted at all. Trust me, I am using that. Look how happy learning is, guys.